Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Right, for today's video, the beer is courtesy of Hot Butcher for the World. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. So this one's called Undefeated. It's Mosaic, Citra, and Simcoe hopped plus Phantasm. IPA at 6.5% ABV. And it is, let's see, a month and a week old? Month and 2 weeks old. Sorry, month and 2 weeks old. Yeah, let's get into it. I've been enjoying giving my thoughts on these beers and then doing the tasting notes afterwards, like after I give my thoughts. And then I was watching Nerd Sense, the Hefeweizen beer, which I, had reviewed, and then I watched their review of it. And they were talking about the tasting notes. I'm like, crap, I think I forgot to do the tasting notes on that beer. Anyway, so hopefully I won't forget this time. Deep orange color, little bit of floaties in there even. Definitely hazy. It's more orange than yellow. Not a ton of head. I didn't pour particularly aggressively, but definitely looks like it's, New England style IPA. Let's get into that aroma. Man, I like the, that Simcoe is listed third, right? And I don't know if they list them in order of like amount used in their beer or not. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but man, that Simcoe, like you get kind of like that green oniony thing, but beautifully mixed in with like big citrus notes. Yeah, then some like tropical, some dank. Actually, pretty darn dank. Yeah, man. This is real. This aroma is really nice because it's like scratching old school IPA itches for me and new school IPA itches. Sounds like I need some ointment for all these itches. See about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. Great level of bitterness too. Good mouthfeel. It's juicy, but then it's got that little bit of like that green onion dank element for sure. Orange, a little bit of grapefruit in there as well, especially like in this aftertaste. Some tropical notes definitely do pop up. Yeah, wow. Orange and mango for sure. I don't get the peach that I usually do with Citra. Kind of interesting, just for me anyway. Then yeah, like the orange hits then that grapefruit thing. The orange hits different too. It's like it hits in a couple different ways. It's not just straight orange juice, but there is some of that. It's not just zest. There's some of that. There's also just some of like I know hops are what are making me experience this flavor, but it's kind of like the closest thing I can say is orange. I think I want to look at their tasting notes. Juicy tropical. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get tropical. Pleasant dank. Pleasant pine. I don't get any pine. But the tropical, the dank, for sure. I don't know if they've ever used onion, green onion, garlic, as a descriptor on the back of their cans. So I'm not surprised that they don't have that. But for me, it's like very much that thing. Definitely a dank beer. Got the tropical. I get more citrus, and again, I don't get any pine. But yeah, I mean, I'd say we're pretty much in sync, except I said citrus more than they perceived it, at least in terms of the three things they wanted to put on there. And I don't get pine. But yeah, I don't know how you drink this beer and don't get dank. Yeah, and it still has a nice bit of body to it. You get some of that sweetness, but man, that bitterness, whew, I like this beer a lot. If you had this beer before, thanks again, Hot Butcher. I really appreciate it. If you guys had this beer before, have you had a beer that sounds similar? What are your thoughts on Phantasm? I don't know, anything, everything. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.